Recording in progress.
So we go to barriers to entrepreneurship. What are the reasons why people are discouraged to become an entrepreneur? So one, lack of finance. Some people with a good business idea do not start trading because they cannot attract the necessary finance. The main problem is that the providers of capital and loan may be reluctant to lend money to entrepreneurs. This is because the failure rate can be high for new businesses. So one of the reasons why people find it difficult or are discouraged about becoming an entrepreneur is that they lack the financial capability. And lenders see them as high risk. As a result, they don't want to give them money. And this makes them to feel, this makes their idea about setting up a business collapse. Two, lack of entrepreneurial capacity. To be successful in business, people have to be equipped with necessary entrepreneurial skills and characteristics. So basically, when we talk about entrepreneurial capacity, we're talking about skills needed by entrepreneurs. So not only skills, even your characteristics. Without having the characteristics of entrepreneurs, it becomes difficult to run a business. So entrepreneurs need these skills and characteristics to really run a business. That was the second one. The third one, becoming an employer. Becoming an employer means you need to start paying employees. Becoming an employer means you start paying employees, and paying employees basically means you have to pay them salary, you have to think about health and safety, you have to think about training them. All these are expensive. As a result, it becomes difficult for entrepreneurs. Some people, they feel the responsibility of paying a lot of workers, it's high. So as a result of that, they just don't want to become an entrepreneur. They can't pay. The next one is legal barriers, the red tape. The red tape is what you cannot cross. You must not cross it. So some people, because of the legislation, bureaucracy from government, a lot of documentation needed to set up a business. As a result, they get discouraged about setting up a business. The next stage, another reason why people do not want to become entrepreneurs is lack of ideas. Ideas are needed. So if you cannot come up with a business idea, then it becomes difficult for you. You need an original idea. So if you cannot find a business idea, then it becomes difficult. So it means you need to copy other people's idea, which is not part of the spirit of enterprise. So you need your own business idea and make a business out of it. If not, it becomes difficult to set up a business. Fear of failure. Some people, they are scared to fail. As a result, they don't want to, they don't want to take that risk to become an entrepreneur. Aversion to risk. Entrepreneurs have to take risks, but many people are risk averse and are not inclined to undertake activities where the outcome is uncertain. So some people, they have this psychological barrier. They have a phobia for taking risk. So they just don't want to do it. They want to only invest in things that will give them that they know that it's certain to make more money from. As a result, they don't want to take that risk. Corrupt and non-supportive environment. When we talk about corrupt and non-supportive environment, basically we're talking about the government of a country. The government of a country, if the government of a country is not encouraging entrepreneurship, some government officials may take different long processes because they need to be bribed before a document flies, or before they stamp, or before they say yes to a document. This also discourages entrepreneurship, especially in developing countries where bribery and corruption is rampant. So these are the reasons why some people will not become an entrepreneur, or these are the barriers of entrepreneurship.